Success. Similar to the president's previous visit, President Bush took a few moments to honor a local volunteer. News 25's Emily West has that part of the story.
With a presidential wave and a lot of handshakes, the president leaves Air Force One. His first stop before the big fundraiser to honor Roy Storey.
It was a pleasure to meet the President of the United States, my president, shake hands with him, and he presented me with that award, which I appreciate because of my work.
He's 85 years old, and for the past 6 years, he's worked with a retired and senior volunteer program, tutoring District 150 students.
At Glen Oak, I mentor 5- and 6-year-old kids, and this is a sad story because I can relate to that. Most of them come from very poor home situations. They open up to me. I'm known as Grandpa Roy.
And Grandpa Roy has quite a story himself. He immigrated to the United States 50 years ago from India.
My dad grew up in an orphanage in India. He didn't even wear shoes till he was 17 years old. And here he is in Peoria, Illinois, 80 plus years later, helping children in Peoria District 150 grade schools learn how to read better.
And with President George W. Bush's visit, Roy was given the President's Volunteer Service Award.
I enjoyed it immensely.
Roy's extended family also got to come and meet the Commander-in-Chief in this historic visit to the River City.
The President was very generous to welcome the family onto the tarmac. My father is so proud of his family. He has been the greatest role model that any child could hope to have.
This role model now has an additional story to tell his students this coming fall. An inspirational story of how a lifetime of hard work and dedication may one day be honored by the President of the United States of America. In Peoria County, Emily West, News 25.
Area economy. We're now T-minus 17 and a half hours from an Air Force One touchdown and a President Bush arrival in Peoria. When George W. Bush arrives at the Peoria airport, one of the first people he'll meet is Peoria's Roy Storey. Storey will receive the President's Volunteer Service Award. The 85-year-old tutors more than 100 students each year in the reading and math at the 3 Peoria District 150 schools. Storey grew up an orphan in a little village in the Himalayas before immigrating to the U.S.
Humble as I am, I feel very humbled about this, but proud that I'm getting this award from the President, and to get to meet him. It couldn't happen to a guy, who's making a difference in kids' lives, and so I'm very proud of it.
Tomorrow morning, during our midday and noon shows, News 25 will have live coverage of the President's visit to Peoria. Plus, be sure to tune into News 25 for your first choice for all the day's events with wrap-ups at 5, 6, 9, and 10. We'll also want to remind you that if you get any presidential visit photos or video tomorrow, you can send them to our UNews website. That's WEEK.com and click on UNews.